On 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Golden State Valkyries as they go up against the Las Vegas Aces. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. You take a look at the Valkyries. They lead the series 3-0, and this home team has been steamrolled so far in the finals. It's a must-win tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they've been outclassed, and even if they win tonight, I just don't see how they can take the series.
You know, Brian, they can't even think of the series. It has to be quarter by quarter, game by game. Hope you can just get to game 5.
Las Vegas will get the first possession. Pass to Bell. They set the pick. Nice D from Satu Sabali.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
It's Burton. Lets the three fly. Las Vegas grabs the miss. And here's Wilson. Over Collier. A nice shot by Wilson.
Coaches love a solid shooter like Wilson, a player you can rely on to get production from.
Right wing, three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Took the opportunity when she saw it.
A great shooter from deep. Collier responding with her own trifecta.
Now the Aces with it. Early. And the Aces tack on 2 more. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Down low. In the basket by Collier.
Great to see her score inside. Collier is an all-around forward, capable of scoring in a variety of ways, including in the paint.
Pass to Wilson. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Bell can't hit.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense. They're off and running. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Las Vegas trailing. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Wilson. Rebounded by Sabali. And here's Golden State. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
From deep, good on the triple.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Here's Bell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. This. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Pass to Collier. Takes the 3. And again, Golden State with the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Here's Bell. three. Valkyries with the rebound. Pass to Burton. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
The three, nailed from three-point land.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick up the pass and get the assist.
Outside Sabali. And it's Golden State, another one.
And their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They're getting great looks and they're capitalizing. You know, they have to be pleased with this start offensively.
Goes right through for bucket number three. She's a perfect 3 for 3.
They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
There's the triple. In the Valkyries, another three.
She just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything she does on the court, off the court. She lives and breathes basketball.
The basket counts.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
It's Burton. On the wings, Satu Sabali. And again, Golden State with the triple.
And the defense looks stunned. I mean, Brian, it is triple after triple.
Yeah, they seem powerless to stop it. Just hoping they cool off, I guess.
It's going to take more than hope, though. It's going to take some actual defense.
Absolutely.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Wilson. Pass to Melbourne. Wilson. 6 on the shot clock. Early. No good with the triple. And so it's Golden State with it. They lead by 11.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Valkyries ahead. They lead by 13. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty.
I got your help, lad. Hey, bro, stop! Right here.
Substitution on the court.
Mom, watch the corner. Help me out.
Outside Williams. Pass to Burton. Now Williams. She tries for 3. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
The defense really slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Bottom line is this. Those triples, they sure add up, don't they? They've got to make the adjustment.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. And the shot goes in.
Well, she's shot a very good percentage today, and her team has needed every last bit of it.
Pass to Sabali. Outside Williams. Off target from three-point range. Here's Las Vegas. It's a 14-point game. For those joining us, we're in the second quarter with just about 3 minutes gone by. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bell. Soft touch off the glass.
Good, aggressive drive from her that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Pass to Williams. The 3 ball. Tries again. And it's laid in by Sabali.
Well, with her 6'4" length, Sabali can gobble up boards. Also has the energy to get that rebound and go up with it.
Here's Melbourne. She's guarded by Williams. Here's Bell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
The three is up. Yes, once again for her on an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Puts it up from 7. And again, it's Las Vegas.
I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
That might make the defense even worse, but that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed from right around the rim.
Pass to Williams. The tray. And the Valkyries, another 3.
Once again, the defense letting her get open at the three-point line. I don't know how you can allow that to happen in this game situation.
Again, Las Vegas.
She's coming to life after a slow start in the first quarter.
And so it's Golden State with it. Pass to Burton. Now Williams. Jacks up a 3. Connects from three-point range.
Now get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Battles through traffic and lays it in.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Time called here. The Valkyries deciding to talk it over. And so it's Golden State with it. The lead is 15. Launches it. In. And her hot hand continues. 10 for 11 from the floor and looking for some more. Covered by Collier. Wilson outside. Shoots. Again, Las Vegas.
A momentum builder for sure. Look how quick Wilson makes decisions with the ball.
Fires the 3. And again, Golden State with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
Here's Bell. An easy 2 points on the layup.
They're not settling. Getting inside for 8 of their last 10.
It's time for this defense to step up and stop these free runs to the rim. It's just too easy. To be honest, I'm speechless. This may be the best shooting performance I have ever seen, and I've seen a lot.
Pass to Wilson. Sabali with the steal. She can't get it to go. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Valkyries ahead, running away with this one. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. It's Burton. They lead by 20, and that's the most we've seen. Three-pointer, and again, Golden State with the triple.
Boy, Brian, that's 5 straight made three-pointers. The defense giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just aren't figuring it out.
You go out there and tell them, Brian.
Okay, maybe I will.
Wilson, left side, 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3, gets it to go from downtown.
Those two, they just keep going right at each other from deep.
A little one-on-one action we've got on our hands here, Tim.
I'm not complaining.
And a minute played as the second half gets going.
She is putting on a clinic out there. Really the centerpiece of their offense.
To the paint. That's in for her 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting night so far.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
Pass to Wilson. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
3 straight makes to start the second half.
Collier outside. And the Valkyries another 3.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Early. And she comes up with the deuce.
Still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Golden State with the ball. Pass to Collier. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
To the inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want. It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
For 3. It's rebounded by Sabali. Pass to Collier. Sabali. To the middle. Banked in off the glass.
Because of Sabali's impressive physical skills, I'm never surprised when she pulls off these contact finishes.
And here's Bell. Early. Some solid defense from Satu Sabali. Nafisa Collier on the wing. And again, Golden State with the triple.
Simple game plan. Collier's teammates need to keep getting it to her. She's feeling it, going to town on the defense.
And the Aces call time here. And the Valkyries making a change here. They're really on back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor. Things are just not going their way.
The Valkyries pull it in.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front. And it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
Early. Pass to Wilson. Now Melbourne. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. That's off her 4th miss in 13 attempts.
2 minutes.
Here's the Valkyries with the ball. Now here's Williams. Expanding her range. The shot off that time. Pass to Melbourne. Here's Wilson. From outside the arc. Good from the moment it left her hand. That makes her 10 for 14.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. She did that to a degree in the first half, and she's doing it now in the second.
Williams can't get it to go. Aces with possession. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, she's scoring most of their points, but she can't score them all. She needs some help if they're going to come back.
Timeout called here by the Valkyries. It's Gabby Williams on the wing. Tries a three. It's good from long range.
She's finally getting the feel for the deep ball. Her second three of the half right there.
Pass to Melbourne. Bell. Melbourne, good.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Back to Williams. From the arc. And again, Golden State with the triple.
She's shaking off that slow start and giving them a boost here in the second half.
And here are the Aces now. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Bell. Here's Melbourne. Clock at 6. The three. Bell can't hit. And here's Williams. Off target from outside.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Now Melbourne. There's the three. That one is good. She has missed only one of her 6 shots from the floor.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Outside Williams. The three-pointer is on target.
Wow, great performance from the arc here in this second half, right?
And here are the Aces now. Here's Bell. Inside. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if it was the right call.
And really, I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be real tough. Yeah.
The previous play is under
on the court.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay review used so effectively.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Timeout, Valkyries.
Timeout.
And show your appreciation for your Las Vegas dancers.
Both teams changing it up here. Oh, and it is over. The Golden State Valkyries are the new WNBA champions. Oh, man.
They've done it. They've won it all. All the sacrifice, the workouts, the time in the gym, it has all paid off.
What a feeling it is to even get to the finals, but to win it too, it's just a feeling I'm sure they will never forget. Congrats.
Winning a championship is the pinnacle of anyone's career. We all dream of it, but to do it in the best league in the world, it's just got to be the crowning achievement athletically for a lot of the players out there. So I'm going to say just enjoy it. It's the toughest thing to do in sports. Win your last game.
And so that'll do it for us tonight and for the entire WNBA season. What a finals this has been. Until next season, I'm Blake Suniga, along with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, and we'll see you later in a few months. Good night. Welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. It's the Golden State Valkyries. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. And as the WNBA Finals continue, what an event this has been.
This city has welcomed the finals with open arms. Stars from the basketball world and beyond are here. Everyone is talking about this series.
Well, we're here. I mean, we're stars, right? But seriously, I mean, this has been one epic event.
Here we go. It's good from long range.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, pretty much always.
Pass to Wilson. And she uses the glass on the layup.
And Wilson likes asserting her dominance inside, just brushing off the defense.
To the middle. Here's Cardoso. Great D that time from Shakira Austin.
Nice play on D, got that hand in her face, and it prevented an easy look.
Exactly. She was alert and aware, and really just reacted quickly to that shot. Oh, I love that vision, guys. What a great job threading that pass into the lane.
Boston sets a screen. The crossover, and Asia Wilson with the block.
Incredible timing by Wilson. Of course, she's 6'4", that helps, but her defensive IQ also helps her deny opponents too.
So first quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Jeffries off target from outside.
Another miss, 1 for 4 here early.
Down low.
Toronto ball.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Screen by Cardoso. Drops in the tray.
Well, when you have a big like Cardoso who can dish it, you've got something cooking.
Here's the Valkyries with the ball. Here Austin, high post. Pass to Wilson. Puts up a three. It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. He makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Sometimes you just want to show off your range.
I mean, we already know how good her range is, so I don't know why she's firing from that deep.
Early on, nearly perfect from the floor. Just 1 miss on their first 5 shots.
Jeffries, right Foreman. The three-pointer off the mark. The Valkyries leading. To the paint, Wilson. That's good, and she's now 3 for 4 from the floor.
Number 21.
Pass to Cardoso. Jacks up a three. Morrow with the rebound. First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played. To the inside. And again, it's Asia Wilson.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots.
Count that one.
That's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give herself some room, take it inside, good basket.
Inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
Down low. Austin. Down it goes for her third basket and as many tries.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing. I know it's fun to sit back and enjoy watching her operate. And guess what? That's what the D was doing too. Just sitting back and watching. Have to be more active.
And that one drops for her.
And 10 of their last 12 points now have come off an assist.
They're just moving the ball well, getting everybody involved.
From deep. That's her 4th miss from the floor, and she's made 2 of her shots. To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now.
Dreams it from beyond the arc.
There aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than she is, especially when the D's playing soft on her.
To the inside. 6 for 6. She's yet to miss from the field.
Great teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They're playing as one. 5 straight baskets resulting from assists.
Great team basketball.
Right wing. Jeffries. Cans it from downtown.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Wilson outside. Pass to Austin. Morrow lets it go from deep. Good on the triple.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Yeah, nice play there. Boston is a dominant presence in the paint at both ends.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Screen by Austin. To the paint. It's good for the 7th time this game, and she shot 7 and made 7. I think that's 100%. From downtown, sinks the three-pointer.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
We've seen some. And now the second quarter just getting set to begin. And looking at what we've seen from the Valkyries, what do you guys think?
Really just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense through one.
Not a lot of stalls for them on the offensive end here. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, this made me hungry. But that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were inside. They've established themselves inside. Where's the cheese?
Down low. There she goes again. That's her 9th straight basket. That's a perfect 9 for 9. To the inside. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
They'll want to generate more of those shots in tight.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too. But right now, Austin is feeling it, and it would be wise to keep getting her the rock, keep feeding her.
The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
5 to shoot. From the arc, score the basket. Her 2nd of 2 attempts.
They've been playing very smart offensively in the first half. I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Well, that's the aggressive nature of Jackson. Even against physical defense, he wants to win the battle.
Right, Foreman. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. On the wing, Rakia Jackson. Pass to Austin. They set the screen. And again, Golden State with the triple.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
She got a little room at the rim and laid it in. I like that play.
To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
Back to Boston. Faked in off the glass.
She picked her out brilliantly with that feed inside.
And just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nice move. She stepped back and cast it up.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
For 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of players.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Drains the three-pointer.
They better get somebody on her because that's now her third three-pointer of the second quarter. I mean, she's deadly right now.
"11 feet out, and she hits it."
She's knocking down her shots today, but it unfortunately hasn't really translated to the scoreboard.
The three. And again, Golden State with the triple.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
For 3. Morrow with the rebound. Golden State in total control. 18 points separating the teams, and that's the biggest lead of the game. Hits it from three-point range.
12 straight points off the three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
Nails the baby hook.
And just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And about Breeze making a change here. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part, it gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Launches a 3. No good, but that's just her first miss in 7 shots. Jeffries drills the three-pointer.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. I don't know how you can give a shooter like her that much space from beyond the arc.
Wilson sets a screen. Inside. It's good, as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7.
Wilson is such a tough, smart player. Put her in the pick and roll, and she'll almost always take advantage.
Let's go with a 3. Basket number 8 for her on 13 attempts. That's a 62% clip so far.
And how huge has she been to give her team a lift?
Yeah, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for her efficiency at the offensive end of the floor. Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
To the paint. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Well, once Wilson catches fire, she stays hot. Her aggressiveness on offense is why her teammates keep feeding her.
Releases. Misses the jumper. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Valkyries ahead. Up 19. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. And one player who stood out so far in this one is Austin.
Sheer dominance in the post by her so far, just tearing them to shreds when she gets the ball inside.
And getting it to her is the only hard part, because once she's got the rock, she's automatic.
Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
Number 21, one shot.
Over to the wing. Screen by Cardoso. Good on the three-point shot.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Good once again. That makes her 8 for 9 this game.
Really nice drive to the basket, using some of that agility.
Here's the three. Sinks the triple.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Here's Austin. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight. Really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. It's good.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come out racing out of the gate to start the second half.
Fires for 3. Count that as her 7th field goal in 10 tries. She's shooting a nifty 70%.
They've gotten a lot of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Defensively, they have to get out there. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, they just can't keep giving up these open looks.
And the 3 ball is good.
I don't care how you look at it. She's having a great game from outside.
Pass to Cardoso. Shot clock at 6. Jeffries. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
To the inside. A nice shot by Wilson.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two squads.
Yeah, they're really attacking the middle offensively. It's been quite the contrast.
Shoots the 3. Morrow with the rebound.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Back to Austin. And the layup's good off the glass.
Amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half. Yeah, I think the head coach saw too many easy buckets coming from inside. Wanted to put a stop to it.
I would think so. I would think so. If they keep giving up the kind of easy looks inside that they have been, they're in big trouble, too.
And they've got to change something up. Let's see what they do.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. To the middle. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Soft touch off the glass.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Thompson with the rebound.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Fires the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I mean, she scored most of their points herself. Her offense is a big part of her team's recipe for success.
Down low. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
Gets it to go from downtown.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Right Foreman. That 3 off the mark. And here's Golden State. Beyond the arc. And again, Golden State with the triple.
Yeah, she's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can sense her confidence. Everything she puts up from long range seems to be falling.
Pass to Cardoso. Out to the wing. Screen by Cardoso. Bucket is good.
You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
Steps back and shoots from beyond the arc and then some.
The more touches she gets, the more the lead grows.
From past the arc. And it's Austin with the rebound. Golden State with the ball. To the middle. The layup missed.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Five on the clock. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Oh my gosh, she's making it look easy right now, and I expect them to run the offense through her until the defense forces it out of her hands.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Valkyries ahead, running away with it, and welcome back as the fourth. Valkyries making a switch here. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. Wright Foreman hits the three-point bomb.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now. She's doing everything for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, she's had an answer.
The tray. That shot off.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, and that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
Yep, that one goes.
But you all see that painted area? It belongs to Shakira Austin. She takes it personal down low.
No good on the triple.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Chalk up two right there.
Great energy and movement by the 6'5" Austin. Very effective as the screener.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Cardoso. Jeffries. And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in.
You know, she's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, she needs to do even more.
Screen by Austin. To the inside. Takes the three, and she's good on the three ball.
She's got a lot of firepower right now. What a half she's having.
Here's Boston. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the paint, Austin. And she floats it in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
They got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Shakira Austin with the block. Inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jeffries bangs home the trifecta.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Oh, and it is over. The Golden State Valkyries are the new WNBA champions. Oh, man.
And just wow. This is the moment that they've been dreaming up since day one of the season, of the preseason, of the offseason. Now they can truly celebrate.
You work your whole life to get an opportunity to play in the postseason, then you get to the finals and win. What a feeling. The range of emotions these players are feeling right now, I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's just truly a special moment, and we've been witnessing an incredible postseason run by this team, and they deserve all the accolades for being the best team in the WNBA this season. So from all of us here in the booth, a big congratulations to this fantastic team, the staff, the fans, really the whole organization that has been such a tremendous success.
And so that'll do it for us tonight and for the entire WNBA season. What a finals this has been. Until next season, I'm Blake Suniga.